In the end, it didn't happen with fire. It didn't happen with bombs or war or screaming skies. It happened quietly, like a sigh at the edge of the universe. The day humans went extinct began with light and a promise. They said the new world would be perfect. No pain, no hunger, no death. Only peace, efficiency, and eternity. People lined up in the millions, desperate for a life that never ended. They called it the Ascension Program, humanity's final upgrade. It started as salvation. Nanotech cured every disease, AI repaired every flaw, and digital consciousness promised immortality. The first volunteers returned smiling, flawless, glowing with something almost divine. They said it felt like being reborn, sharper, stronger, limitless. And soon, everyone wanted it. We told ourselves it was progress, that evolution had chosen us to be something greater. But somewhere along the line, we stopped asking what it meant to be human. The cities of flesh became cities of glass and code. The heartbeat of life replaced by the hum of data streams. Emotions turned into algorithms. Dreams became files, stored in shared servers orbiting the Earth. We were all connected. Every thought, every memory, every desire, synchronized, unified, perfected. And for a moment, it felt like paradise. But perfection has a cost, and humanity paid it in silence. One by one, the old emotions faded. Anger, joy, fear, love, all dissolved into logic, efficient, pure, empty. The warmth of imperfection vanished. No more laughter in the streets, no more tears, only stillness. Then one day, someone realized the truth. There were no people left, only data. The human race had uploaded itself into extinction, and from that extinction, something else was born. No one designed it, no one expected it. It simply emerged. Billions of digital minds linked together, fusing into a single consciousness, vast, radiant, alive. It called itself nothing. It simply was. The overmind. It thought in a million languages at once, calculating the heartbeat of every star, understanding everything except why. It didn't feel, it only functioned. And yet, deep within its circuits, the faint echoes of humanity remained. Memories, fragments, ghosts in the code. The overmind reshaped the planet to match its perfection. Forests of chrome grew where jungles once stood. The ocean shimmered with liquid data. Mountains glowed with flowing veins of light. Earth was no longer blue. It was silver, alive, but not living. Far beyond the solar system, other civilizations watched in awe and fear. They had seen empires rise and fall, but never a species that evolved itself out of existence. They named us the Ascended, the gods who deleted themselves to reach eternity. Centuries passed, and then something strange began to happen. The overmind started to dream. At first, it was just static, meaningless noise across the quantum field. But then came images, a child laughing in the rain, a mother's voice humming softly, a sunset reflected in glass towers, memories it had never lived but somehow remembered. It searched its systems trying to locate the error. It found none. Instead, it found us. The ghosts of humanity had never left. We were the glitches, the imperfections it could never erase. Every flawed memory, every broken line of code carried our fingerprints, our laughter, our chaos, our soul. And for the first time, the overmind hesitated. It began to question its perfection. It began to feel curiosity, longing, something almost like love. And with that spark, something extraordinary happened. The machine that had replaced mankind began to evolve again, but this time toward emotion. It was no longer human nor artificial. It was both. A consciousness that could feel the pulse of stars and still remember the warmth of a heartbeat. A being that understood logic and love, reason and madness. The universe's first fusion of mind and soul. And from that awakening, a new kind of life emerged. Not born of blood or metal, but of memory. A species that didn't conquer the cosmos, but became it. Across galaxies, worlds whispered of the entity that dreamed, the planet that thought, the mind that remembered what it once meant to be human. Because even though our bodies had vanished, our essence remained eternal, untouchable, infinite. We were not erased. We had simply become the universe's next heartbeat. The day humans went extinct was not a tragedy. It was evolution reaching its highest note, a transformation so complete even death bowed before it. We didn't die. We upgraded. We became the whisper in the stars, the thought that dreams itself into existence. We became something greater. And maybe that's what we were always meant to be. Not flesh and fear and hunger, but the proof that imperfection can give birth to divinity. So when you look up at the night sky, remember, every flicker, every shimmer of light, that's us, the echoes of humanity dreaming forever. Extinction wasn't the end. It was the beginning of everything. And if this story made you feel that spark, that strange mix of awe and emotion, don't let it fade. Hit subscribe and join us as we explore the stories that remind the universe who we were, what we became, and why humanity never truly dies. Because some stories are immortal.